So, NIGMA Galaxy, they last picked the DKE. Things could just end up being super problematic for him. As mid lane, they made a move here for Sumail. 3 heroes, 2 supports included from the side of Aurora, as Mira is the one who draws first blood. They will lose the Nyx, and they might even lose Kauri here on the Phoenix as the glimpse back is there, but the creeps underneath the Radiant Tier 1 tower ensure that Kauri does not take any damage. Fortunately, not going to be the case. As Mira spots out GH in some trouble, or is he? Well, it actually might be Mira here as he walks into 2 brambles. Sumail getting a galvanized stack off of that. Well, that should make him a little bit peppier on the storm. As up top, they do lose the Lycan. Kauri dropping low, but it's going to be fine thanks to the fire spirits. It's definitely more underrated aspect about playing the Lycan. Mira gonna be spotted here on the Nyx as Nightfall goes in on the Razor. 2 points in the static link, and Noob falling low, but Nightfall, the magic damage just a bit too much. As a glimpse is gonna be there, they're gonna find this Razor here. Rinsecue with the stun might even be able to find Kaori. Needs another breed fire. Nope, he's fine, just the right clicks will do. He gets the kill on the Phoenix. A 2-for-1 exchange. They lose Noob, but they find the Razor. And while all this is going on, WS, he does get the tier 1 down bottom, so that's probably going to make things a bit even here for Aurora, but as he's actually queuing up the Eternal Shroud this game. Interesting item choice. I really like the idea of the Eternal Shroud against a Huskar Phoenix Nyx lineup. It makes you super tanky and hard to kill, so Omar will be the one who gets the credit for the kill, so may have too much of an advantage. Omar TPing in, Sumail zipping forward, and he will cancel the dive out from Kauri. The static storm is there. GH hit level 6, so they'll find the Phoenix here. Very important kill going their way, and they managed to take out the Helm Creep. So Sumail gonna be quite pleased the amount of gold he's just received. Bounty, or rather, excuse me, Power Rune about to spawn. They're gonna commit the Shapeshift. Mira gets himself the Shield Rune. And Lorenov, oh no, the glimpse back is gonna be there along with the Kinetic Field. The Huskar in some trouble. As Noob comes over to the mid lane, it's Omar again who's getting all of these kills. Oh, if they could find Nightfall here, that'd be absolutely big. Noob does have the, actually does not have the Shapeshift for now, and they're gonna make a dive for him here. W is gonna show up as well, as it's 4 heroes on the top lane from Aurora. What do NIGMA Galaxy want to do? They want to fight, and look at this, Sumail zipping in. That's a 6 static storm out onto 3 heroes. But they need a bit more damage. They could really use DK's help here, but it doesn't seem like Rinsecue is going to show up. Lorenov glimpsed all the way back. Rinsecue, does he have the TP? Yes, he does, but he's not coming over. He's going to leave NIGMA to fend for themselves. They've lost Noob, and they've also lost Omar, along with GH. 3 dead. They get 2 in turn, but still a fight that really favors the side of Aurora. You look to make a move, but the problem is WS is the one in the top lane, although mid lane it's going to be GH who ends up losing his life. The Disruptor ends up dying here. Mira spotted on the Nyx, in some trouble and quickly brought down. Lorenov also in some trouble now as Noob is running him down on the Lycan. 2 dead for the side of Aurora. Q. They're going to take down this tier 1 up top. TPs are coming in from Aurora. They don't want to give up this tower just yet. Nightfall's got a TP too, but I'm a little surprised that no one else is showing up. It's just Mira and Kauri here, and now the Nyx is going to lose his life for that attempt. Try to save his tier 1. Kauri, no Icarus dive on him. In fact, he's sitting very low on mana. Does have a magic wand if need be, but does he want to pop it? That's a different question altogether. Looks like NIGMA Galaxy will just back off for now. Like Aurora going to be getting away with this Rosh scot-free. Smokes out from the side of NIGMA Galaxy. Where is Rinsecue? The Dragon Knight is still up top, about to get his Dragon Palm. It's going to be Mira who breaks the smoke. Kinetic Field is out. They could find GH before the Static Storm comes out. It could be used, but GH does get the Static Storm off. And Sumail on the Storm Spirit trying to just zip away. As Mira, oh, that's a sick 2-man impale coming out by him. Silence out as well onto Sumail, thanks to the Huskar with the inner fire. It's 3 dead for the side of NIGMA Galaxy, as I'm not too sure what's happening to the scoreboard. It's a little bugged, but Aurora do win that fight. Just find solo kills left, right, and center with that. Oh, here a Carapace on the Nyx. It was Mira. TP's out. Static Storm gets committed, and they find the Nyx Assassin. Amp damage here for Sumail. So he looks for more. Lorinov thinking of popping the NFI. He's used the Blink Dagger. Sumail looking for an opening. They're going to find the Phoenix here. Lorinov going to be next. Vortex is there. Nice Storm by WS, buying some time. NFI to get the Storm off of him as Lorinov tries to run away. Although, does have the Curse Crown taking him down. Did get dispelled. The first life is gone thanks to the glimpse, but the rest of Aurora, they're not here yet. They're going to turn their attention towards the Dark Willow. That's a nice impale coming in from Mira. And now Nightfall comes in on the Razor with that static link. As NIGMA Galaxy will lose too. But in all honesty, I feel like that's a very small price to pay for a very good fight overall. All need wouldn't be too bad. Just put it on yourself, and with the Static Storm, or rather with the Eye of the Storm and Thunderhead, excuse me, he would have lived as up top. Noob in some trouble. That's a perfect impale coming in from Mira. Noob will eventually burn down to the Burning Spears. Lorinov gets the credit for the kill. Smokes out from Aurora. Scouty. Moves in, but Lorinov is the one who gets a kill on the Disruptor. Rinsiki has to be careful here. W's are still smoked up, and they're going to find the Dragon Knight with the Storm. BKB is then. He will just TP out. Omar will do the same. The neutrals, the stun. No, it does not come through. The neutrals. There's a chance he could still die if he gets caught out by the Razor. Oh, and they're eyeing up the DK here. Impales there. Nice stun coming in from WS. The follow-up is there, and Rinsiki does not have the BKB this time around to survive, but he does turn around and bring down the Nyx. They do that at the very least, so NIGMA Galaxy, they lost their DK, but they did get Nyx in a situation where they shouldn't have found anything. However, WS comes in and tips the scales again, so they get Omar on top. It's going to be a little hard, but not impossible. Although, how GH, he's not long for this world. Being stalked by the Scarab. Mira finds him. Is it going to be a solo kill? Yeah, I think so. Glimpse there though. GH, oh, he needs a blink away. Blink away. Does he TP out? No, Mira guesses perfectly. The only way I see Aurora losing this is they mess something up on the high ground, but if they're going to keep finding pickoffs outside NIGMA's base like this, then there's no reason why they can't win this first game right here. Mira surviving as well as Sumail makes a go for the Nyx. Approach this, Mira in the invis. Rinsiki, his smoke might end up breaking here depending on how Mira parts. Well, oh, Mira, he's actually going in here onto Sumail. They're going to commit the Static Storm here for that Nyx Assassin and find the kill. Askar going in with the life break, and looks like Rinsiki, he is just dying inside the BKB. Razor damage just a bit too much. They try to find the Phoenix, but Kauri gets off the egg. He's going to live here. Sumail slaughtered, along with his buddy Omar, as Aurora win a very significant fight. Okay, Sumail looking to go for a big play, trying to steal the Aegis. Silent stop though, and man, that Razor rips him to shreds. Lorinov as well. The physical damage is a bit too much, although Rinsiki goes in, snatches the Aegis. That's going to be his Dragon Form committed though with the BKB, and he's going to come back for round number 2 with no BKB, no Dragon Form. He's a human. A measly human in the world of Dota, surrounded by mages, trolls, and birds. And he's gone. Well, when I say birds, it doesn't sound too threatening, but it's not the party here. He's completely out of mana though on the Storm. Needs to go all the way back to base. Lorinov kills Crown upon him, but dispelled by the Cauterize. And look at this. Aurora not biting until WS goes in on the Storm. Sumail zipping away, looking like a Manic Storm. However, Rinsiki, he's just being hounded by 5 members here from Aurora. Noob also tucking tail and running. That's a nice Static Storm coming in from GH. Sumail, okay, maybe can find at least Mira, but no, even Mira surviving with the U. No one has died here from Aurora. This is just, yeah, it's over. A complete spanking here from Aurora in game number 1. NIGMA Galaxy gonna have to go back to the drawing board for game number 2 to make this competitive. and break the static link, but also the fact that Cowrie, interesting observer. Smoke's gonna break here for Noob. Mira not spotted just yet. Noob's gonna run into the puck. You're gonna see Samel as well. NIGMA Galaxy gonna try and get this bounty rune here. Bale's gonna come out. GH is here with a shallow wave as well. Looks like Mira might be dropping, although they seem to be turning their attention towards Cowrie. That's Fatal Bonds level 1 being picked up. Connecting onto 4 heroes. NIGMA Galaxy. This is a super slow fight. Noob, he's not even going to find Cowrie. Cowrie actually lives because he's got a magic stick. Sumel's going to be the one who drops first. Lorinov the one to get first blood. And that just completely tilts the matchup in his favor. Not only is Sumel going to lose out some creeps as they find Noob too. He's just finished up the Falcon Blade. Mid lane. Sumel getting some decent damage off out onto Lorinov as he's dropping low. Wand at the ready. He's got the bottle healing back up. Resonant Pulse is there. Lorinov, he is going for the skill. Sumel, he will survive by the skin of his teeth. Level 2 Aether Remnant still at the ready as Lorinov. I'm sure he really wants to find this kill. Illusory Orb going in. Sumel hit by the Bramble though as Mira comes in. The scales once again tip in Aurora's favor. Oh, and down bottom Noob ends up dropping to the Warlock of all heroes. It's noting though that this time around the net worth advantage is not that high for the side of Aurora. It's mid lane, Sumel making a move here for Lorinov. Lorinov has to be careful. Dream Coil at the ready, and he is going to commit it here for Sumel. Sumel with the Resonant Pulse staying alive on the high ground. Lorinov, another Illusory Orb. Sumel, he's got the Astral Step. In the meantime, Cowrie finds a kill somewhere down bottom. It's Noob dying. I don't give a fuck though. I want to see Sumel if he can find the skill. Lorinov. Oh, Aether Remnant. Nope. Second Astral Steps there though, and Sumel gets it. Ah, classic Sumel. This. No, GH in some trouble here. He does not have the Shallow Grave. Nightfall decides against pursuing though. And GH, yeah, he's probably dead here. Shadow Word's going to be dropped. Although Rinseq coming in, they're going to find Nightfall. Omar's there with the Impale. GH somehow surviving longer than he had any business to do so. And Lorinov, he's going to come in. That's a nice Fatal Bonds out onto multiple heroes. I believe it did connect onto Sumel. Couldn't see it. But anyway, Cowrie does get the kill onto Rinseq. In the meantime, Noob finds Cowrie. But Sumel, the king, still very much alive. Lorinov, you're gonna go for this, you better not miss. But he will back off. Oh, down bottom Noob. No man, not like this. Not like this. Oh, that's a fourth death in 9 minutes. WS moving towards the mid lane. They want to try and find Sumel. Yeah, Dream Coil is there, and man, Sumel just popped. You don't have to play fair in Dota. You can always bring over your friends to beat up. And if they don't start making progress in terms of objectives soon, then you might not get an opportunity to do so in the future. As Omar gets caught out by the arena down bottom, found by Lorinov. Quick and easy kill. Do commit the. Let's finish up the power treads before going for the Lotus Orb here. Sumel spots out WS. That's a Wild Spear coming in from the Mars. He was trying to just find Omar first, and well, they will find Omar without the spear. Anyway, Nightfall TP's in, quickly hexed up thanks to another projection, and Sumel is dead. 2 for 1 trade so far, and Nightfall, he does have the Chronosphere, will pop it for the Dazzle. Find GH here, bashes, needs some bashes, and GH, yeah, he will fall eventually. Trying to deny himself to the neutrals, it won't work. Rinseq showed up to the fight, but couldn't get much done on the Razor. Razor here. Rinseq is fairly tanky. His Mantis starts flying out on the courier, and he's got 17 1 charges to work with. There's the Yule along with the spear. Securing back the Razor. Manta style coming out on the Courier. Okay, wait. Actually, it's not. He's going for the BKB. What on earth? Okay, well, Rinseku is just dead. Omar, sticking around with the next assassin, does hit Lauren off with the Vendetta, but silenced up, so he could not follow up with the Impale. Now throws it out. Nice face shift dodge on the Impale. Omar dies, and the Void Spirit gets nothing. Lorinov jaunting forward with the anti-damage, and Sumail got caught in the brambles here. Lorinov's gonna find the kill. Went for the king, and he didn't. Oh, GH, what on earth is he doing here? Found by the spear. Can he just grave TP out? Yeah, I think he can. He's fine. Oh, wait, no he's not. WS, he had the Yule Scepter, and he's gonna find the kill. Anyway, down bottom, Omar caught out once again on the Nyx. He's dead. Joins GH in the grave. Mira spots him out. Bramble Mace connects. There's the Golem coming through along with the Terrorize. And they will find Rinseku. They commit the arena for it. GH TP's in. Was hoping to grave the Razor, but now having to grave himself. Sumail shows up though on the Void Spirit. Nice job by WS tanking the Aether Remnant. They'll still get Kauri, but it's only a post 5 Warlock that they've managed to find so far. WS, they're gonna try and maybe go for the Mars, but he's a lot tankier. He's just gonna TP out, and Lorinov drops the coil on the backline. In the meantime, finds the Nyx and gets out. Well, they do get the Mars, thankfully, so it's a 2-for-2 trade, but one that Aurora still came out on top of, I believe. Okay, the Radiant Triangle, they do end up finding Mira on the Dark Hollow. Although, even that kill seems a bit labored. Straight into the Rosh Pit here for NIGMA Galaxy. Hoping to get the Aegis. Move up by Sumail. Nightfall has got the Chronosphere ready. Usury up by Lorinov to scout things out. He's aware that there's an Aether Remnant on the high ground. Will pull him now. In the meantime, they found Kauri here on the Warlock. Dead for 45, but he does have buyback, and he's got the Golem ready. He's going to buy back into this fight. Lorinov coming in on the park, although Nightfall has to be careful. Fears out onto Sumail. BKB is going to be popped as they try and bring down the Void Spirit. Sumail, he will fall. Didn't have the Astral Step, sadly. Just got it off cooldown after his death. Then WS cleans up GH. And now Noob all by himself. No friends in the world. Rinseku says he should have died way less in lane for me to help you there, buddy. He's left all alone in this world, skewered to the tree by the hoplite. Oh, okay. Skewer out onto Sumail. Graves there, they're keeping him alive. Yule Scepter as well, but they'll commit the Chronosphere. That's a lot of healing going the way of the Void Spirit, but they've got control for days. 1 big circle, 2 big circle, 3 big circles. That's what they need to take down the Void Spirit. And now a 4th medium-sized circle out onto the Razor and the Nyx as Rinseku pops the BKB. They're going to get some work done on the Razor, but he's only stolen 58 damage with the static link as Sumail by his back coming into this one. Nuke being controlled up by the Yule, and the side of Aurora just disengaging as they will lose Mira, but that's about all they're gonna lose here, Lorinov. Okay. They ended up messing up the Waning Rift, and they will find Kauri as well, so it's just 2 supports going the way of NIGMA Galaxy. Sumail will pick up the kill. It's also not going to be too easy to find. Rinseku spotted, Dream Coil is there, Lorinov though going forward, just poking for the time being, will commit the Dream Coil. BKB there, but he's not popping it just yet, Rinseku, because Omar is here, although Nightfall shows up. And that's that, they're just going to settle here for the Nyx. Oh, well, looks like they're trying to chase some more. Noob coming in, the damage out from the Bristleback is a bit too much. Lorinov forced to back away for now, Nightfall. BKB at the ready, Chronosphere coming back up soon, Terrorize, it's perfect. It intimidates the crap out of NIGMA Galaxy, even though it does not hit. As Q pops a static link out onto the Warlock. This time around, he's building up some damage, but the Chronosphere catches him out. He's on the edge, so Lorinov can hit him too, and that's the death of the Razor. 2 dead for NIGMA Galaxy. It's WS looking for more. Sumail, no chance of the Astral Step just yet. Gets one now. They've lost GH in the process though, as Mira blinking forward. Bramble Maze out onto the Void Spirit. There's the Cursed Crown. Yule Scepter. It does not proc here, the Cursed Crown, as Sumail, he gets skewered back. Silenced up, found by Mira, who didn't give up on the chase. It's Omar, he's deeping in, but look at this. Noob skewered back, being spanked by the Faceless Void, already down to half health, and GH also in some trouble. Forced to Shadow Grave himself and run away, while Noob BKB's trying to go back towards the safety of his fountain. Okay, they do get the puck. Noob is able to find at least one kill, rather Lorinov was able to do so. Oh, excuse me, Omar was able to do so, excuse me. That's what happens when you cast games at 3 o'clock in the night. Anyway, Nightfall, time walk forward, looking for the dazzle, but he's been stunned up. Nightfall has to be careful, Nightfall's dead, what the fuck? Okay, dying a bit too far, as the Mars will end up BKB TPing out. The Dark Willow in some trouble here. Did hear a buyback. It was Dazzle coming back into this game as they find 3 here. NIGMA Galaxy still very much in this. Okay, they keep their racks up.
Looks like Dyer's courier just bit the bucket.
Throws out by Roshan. Okay, Bristleback skewered the first time around. Do they have the damage to bring him down though? Feared up by the Terrorize. The Shallow Grave is there. They found the Dazzle on the side of NIGMA Galaxy. GH is down for the count. Noob kept alive by the Shallow Grave as he pops the BKB, tries to run away. Lotus Orb upon him, but I think he's going to fall here. This NIGMA Galaxy, yeah. I think I hear the Fat Lady singing in the distance as the Chronosphere finds Q. Golem as well on top. Sumail in some trouble. Leashed up by the coil. He's dead. 4 down for the side of NIGMA Galaxy. Noob buying back. All alone in this world. No friends. And Nightfall's nearly done with the refresher. He will have the double Chronosphere up soon. In fact, he's got it now. It's flying out on the courier. A spear completely off the mark by WS this time around. And he's getting chain stunned up. Needs to pop the BKB. Will live for now. Arena at the ready. There's Q popping here. The BKB here is going to take down Nightfall. Nightfall dropping low, but the Time Walk keeps him alive. As they expend one Arena just to control up the Razor. In the meantime, Noob trying to make him go for it here. Bought out the Blink Tag on the Whistleback. They find the Faceless Void the once, but now the Golem's coming in along with the Spear. They're going to take down Q. No buyback on the Razor. WS pops the BKB, the refresher, looking to go in. Arena out onto Omar. He's dead. The Chronosphere out onto Noob now, as he's going to be taken down on the Bristleback, and that is probably game. GG's called. NIGMA Galaxy throwing the towel 41 minutes in, and Aurora are your first grand finalist of Dream League Division 2 Season 3. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. You can follow me on my socials on Instagram if you're here looking to hire me. That's where you can contact me. And if you like what you hear, consider dropping a follow. It helps me getting high. It helps me getting higher to cast officials. So I'm gonna go get some sleep.